Hi, I'm Jeremy Nicholas. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to get off to a great start when you're speaking on stage at an event. This is my dog. He's called Jimmy Chew because he loves chewing up ladies' shoes, and the only reason he's in here is because he wouldn't stop scratching at the door, so I brought him in, and who knows, perhaps people will watch the video just because he's in it and he's a cute little dog. Good boy, Jimmy, good boy. So it's the 1st of February 2013, and I've decided I'm going to do a video every day of February just to see if it's possible, really, just to see if I'm disciplined enough to knock one out. They're only going to be a couple of minutes long, and each one will focus on a different aspect of how to be a great public speaker. Today I want to talk about the introduction. When you're introduced on stage, you should always hand, I'm sure if you're a speaker you do this, you always hand something to the compere, the MC, say, will you read that out? Because if not, what they'll do is they'll get it off your website, they'll look at the biography on the back of your book, and heaven knows which bits they'll focus on. I'm very proud to be the stadium announcer at West Ham United. I have been for 15 seasons, but let me tell you, if you do that at the start of a big event up in the north, I'll get booed onto the stage, so that would be a disaster. He's the author of Media Masters and Mr. Moon Has Left the Stadium. Now, one book's about media training, another book's about football, so, you know, horses for courses, pick which one is best for the event you're going to be at. And then also, he won an award for his commentary on radio at the Hillsborough disaster, which I did. I'm very proud of that in my reporting career for BBC, but it's not exactly the sort of thing I want right at the start of, say, an after-dinner talk. These are some things that I do sometimes hand in to the compere, just perhaps to, you know, throw forward to something that's coming later in the evening. I always like the audience to have something to look forward to, and maybe something to worry about. So this one is, Jeremy has many claims to fame. He's been punched in the face by a famous football manager, but I wouldn't say who the manager was, and then during the talk they'll be thinking, I wonder who that football manager was that punched him in the face, and what a good idea it was to punch him in the face. He's appeared, you don't know this, Jimmy, because you weren't around then, you weren't born. He has appeared as a photo model in the Dear Deirdre problem page in the Sun newspaper. I have, and in fact the model that I appeared with, she'd been cheating on me, and she was then trying to seduce me so I'd think it was her baby. She then went on to marry Vic Reeves in real life. So an interesting story there. And then this is the killer one, really, that I usually use as the last line in any introduction. Barack Obama heard Jeremy speak in 2005. Now he's the leader of the free world. So think what he can do for you. Please welcome Jeremy Nicholas. And of course, that always gets people going, oh, what? Barack, this bloke, we thought he was going to be rubbish, but we might listen to this bit. So there we are. That's today's little chat. I'll be back tomorrow with another video on how to be a better professional speaker. But that's today's tip. It's the golf tee. Get off to a flying start. Like in golf, your first shot, make sure you're playing it off the tee. Don't play it from the rough or the lake. That's where your second and third shots come from. But make sure you're introduced onto the stage and you get off to a real flyer. I'm Jeremy Nicholas. My website, if you want more details, is jeremynicholas.co.uk. Don't go to .com, because that's not me. Say goodbye, Jimmy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Want to go and see the people? Look, where are they? They're in there. Say hello. Say hello.